And it should be just you and me on YouTube.
So exciting.
And then the other idiots will join in. Oh, shit. Juan's like, okay, dude, let me in. Francisco Duran. That's why. Okay. Hold on. I believe I can fly. There we go. And everybody should be on. But let me make sure of this. Look at that. Is that everybody?
Someone sideways.
Yeah. Someone over there sideways. I don't know who that is. They'll figure it out, dude. Oh, that's Juan. Hey, Juan, you gotta move. Gotta move sideways, homie.
There you are.
No, but move your phone. Move it the other way, Juan. The other way. Go sideways the other way. Rotate it the other way, and then you'll be good. I'm talking to you, Juan. Rotate it sideways, but the opposite direction. Can you hear me, bro? I swear this is all going on YouTube right now. It's like
this is the smoothest cold open I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is like that sketch where it's like, hello? Anybody hear me? Anybody hear me?
Cisco's just a black dot right now.
Cisco's just a black dot. Cisco, ironically, is black. But right now, he's
not a dot, though.
He's just a black hole. Hey, Juan, can you hear us?
Yeah, bro. No, I can't. I have my
Juan.
earbuds on my phone, and I'm using my wife's phone for this, so turn.
Okay, so, no, the other way. Put it sideways the other way. The other way, bro. The other way. There you go. Right there. There you go. Hey, leave it right there.
I got to puke in my computer.
Give me a few seconds so we can connect.
Oh, and now somebody went away. Oh, there it is. And yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen with Cisco, because no, you guys are gonna see this. You guys are gonna see Cisco.
It's so grainy.
Cisco's? There's one. I don't know what's going on with Cisco, man, but we're not getting a feed from him. So anyway, hey everybody, we're gonna start this because Cisco knows what he should have figured this out. So we still got Juan. Juan's where did Juan disappear too now? Oh, there he is. Okay, we got Juan, we got Kevin, and so we talked to Juan last week. So Kevin, man, you're in New York, bro. Update us, dude. How's it going over there, man?
I'm the only one left.
You're legend. You are legend, bro.
Go on a purge. Go on a purge.
It's me and Will Smith. And things are getting hairy, I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
No, it's weird, man. It's it's like anywhere else, but it's New York City, so people aren't used to not being around and stuff. It's I leave for supplies, and then I'm back in the house, but full gloves.
Supplies.
Lube, condoms, all the essentials, and then. And then I'm right back in the house with the animal crackers, and my wife says next time I'm going.
Right. I like that you go out and get supplies. I feel like it's the 1800s. I'll be back. Gotta go in town and get some supplies.
Yeah, I'm a miner. I have a pick hammer over my shoulder when I go out in the neighborhood.
Dude, I'm old school too, bro. I go out and get sundries. So that's what I do.
What is that?
I go and get sundries. That's my thing. That's my whole thing. Oh, hold on. Cisco, I think, wants me to. Hold on. Let me look for Cisco here because he wants me to let him in. But I got to go to the other app real quick. Hold on, guys. All right. There he is. Okay. There he is. We're getting Cisco now. All righty. Joining. Okay. So, but you know what? Like, are people scared there? Are people freaking out? Like, you guys have, I mean, when we look at the numbers, like New York is scary, bro.
Oh yeah, it's the epicenter right now. It's weird. You have some old school New Yorkers that are like, fuck it, I don't care. And then you have
really?
Oh Oh yeah, for sure, dude. I see old ass like Dominican dudes walking around in my neighborhood
Whoa.
without a
Talk about
mask.
Dominicans like that.
Like, I don't give a shit.
First of all, unless we see your face, shut the fuck up, bro.
Cisco, I'm not going to answer you until I can see you.
Exactly, bro.
He got beat up.
But yeah, no, it's. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. So it's like you got some old school New Yorkers that don't really give a shit, and then you have some people that took it this far early, so they were like really precautious early, and then you have people like me that fall right in the middle, where I was like, the second they closed down comedy clubs and were like, people shouldn't get together, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna stay home.
Right.
Yep.
You know what? That's the thing for us, because like we're fucked. I don't know if like you realize that, but we can't go back to work.
Let me interrupt you. I don't know if you realize that I'm fucked. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah, me
No,
too.
I mean,
me and you are fucked. He's good.
I'm fucked too, guys.
Man, you got a black credit card. Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm
But in a
fucked too.
different way. You're like, you're like,
you still
you're
gotta
like
pay bills, bitch.
You're like
I still gotta pay
consensual.
bills.
I'm being bent over right now. There's a little bit of a difference.
Well, you know what? Thanks to my creativity, entrepreneurship, I'm doing great, bro.
Really? What are you doing? Are you selling shit again that you can't deliver?
Dude,
They're gonna take his Honda.
It's a Camry, fucker. Shut up. And what do you call it?
I feel like you're about to sell some cheeseburgers.
It's the SC model. No, but people like my comment. I've been doing Zoom for these companies. They've been hiring me for morale, and I'm charging $2,000. And I got 6 gigs, and I do it right here in my fucking living room, and I back up and I light and I do the jokes, and then when it's done, you can hear the little cash app when they drop their money. I love that sound. Then I say thank you. I turn off my phone and I sit down right here in my living room, and I'm good, bro. No drive home, no nothing.
What's the noise again? What's the noise?
The little ching. I wish I had coins, and I dropped some of them motherfuckers. Go find me some coins.
I love that money is falling from the sky for him.
It does, dude.
It sounds painful.
Hey, have any of you other guys gotten into any of these gigs? In any of these, internet Zoom kind of conference stuff, or
Ain't no pay in the ones
anything?
I got offered.
I'm not.
What did you get offered?
Done any.
I got offered drinks and food.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
some comics are working on tips, Ned. So like, I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Me, I got recommended, and then I got referred by somebody else, and then it just,
So you got one, it worked, and then you got another, and another, and another, and it's kind of working out like that?
And I got like 3 more emails that I got to answer and stuff, and they asked me if I can do a PG-13. I'm like, I go to schools and perform now. Like, yes. So they're like, it's cool. So I do 45 minutes, and then I do 15 minutes of Q&A. And,
you do stand-up, or you do...
I do my whole set right here. Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing, man? The Corona? I do my whole set right here.
You said the
Man,
Corona?
I swear to God, the UFO. I do the ghost joke, the light. I did, and then
Coming to the stage. Give it up for Juan Villarreal.
No, I'm right here, bro. And they
coming to the phone. Give it up for Juan.
and dude, look, they wanted the invoice. I'm like, oh,
And they're like,
flip
flip it sideways.
I'm like, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to move my dining room table.
My closer is I spin.
See, that's why y'all ain't working. Y'all ain't that funny. Y'all killing y'all right now. Y'all the only motherfuckers laughing at that shit. Ain't nobody else laughing at y'all. But like,
Oh my God.
I'm trying to help y'all, fuckers.
So you know what, dude? You have so much energy, brother. You can get away with like being funny without,
Dude,
without
it's
the
even
pausing.
better sometimes, Ned. There's no audience. Nobody can. I don't look at nobody's face or reaction, or gotta hear nothing. It could just be me, and people are like, oh, I can't just stare at a phone and do comedy, and I understand that. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I can, motherfucker. I'll take these 2,000 move. I'm gonna get some coins, nigga. I know I got some coins somewhere.
He's gonna get coins.
He's gonna go get coins.
He's coming out with a tight 5-minute set. That's what he's doing.
No, he said that he.
I love that noise, bro.
It sounds like you're gambling at a really shitty casino where the coins are made out of plastic.
Right.
Okay, well, I don't got
That,
glasses.
that
It's not
I
like
hope
this.
that's not the pay from last gig.
Oh no, fucking.
That's
No,
all
they-
electronic.
they-
Bro.
they
pay
that's
you
the
in
thing. They all
bitcoins.
they all 1099 me. So that's the, you know what I mean? Because it's a write off for them. So I got to give them my social and all that shit. I'll never give them the right one, but anyway, like, you know, I got 4 of them memorized and voila like that.
Oh, so back to you, Kev. So in New York, man, you guys are like, it's bad. You guys have coolers outside, but then again, you guys have people that are like saying "fuck it" and going out. Are you pissed at those people? Are you cool with those people? Like, is the city mad at them? Because
well, here's the
they're
thing.
prolonging this shit. If
Totally.
everybody stayed home for like 2 months, we'd be done.
If we're all going to quarantine and I got to be home for this, then I think everyone should be home for this. You know what I mean? You can't half-ass it, because
Right.
otherwise it's exactly what you said, where it's like nothing's going to get done. So for me, I don't really care if like there's a couple stragglers getting supplies, whatever. I'm home. My wife's home. I know most people are home. And I've seen some of the numbers start to curve a little bit. I've heard from people that know people in the healthcare business that said it's starting to wean down, and it's looking like maybe middle are getting a little bit back to bars.
It looks like the corona's
was,
messing up the internet
It
too.
looks like the corona's
it's like,
messing up.
dude, I've been home for 2 weeks. If you make me home, what happened?
No,
Dude, you're frozen.
Your shit froze. It's okay. Oh, there you are. You're back.
Oh, am I good?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, basically for the people that were like still going out, I was like, dude, I've been home for 2 weeks. If you make me home for 2 more weeks, I'm burning your house down so you can't quarantine.
Well, no, they said that this is going to go for you for sure till middle of May for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
So that's
I'm hoping
another 5 weeks for you.
Oh yeah, no, things are going great over here.
Man.
Hey,
man,
Cisco.
Are there
Yeah.
people?
No,
mad
hold
at
on,
people?
Juan. Cisco,
What up?
you're in Florida, bro. So you guys are
Yeah.
kind of, you're about a week or two behind,
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that, right? You guys are about a
Yeah,
week
something.
behind New York.
Yeah, we're a week behind from, what do you mean, to like get back to
From
normal?
from your top, like every
Oh.
place got hit at a certain point, and that's the beginning, and then like it goes off. So
Yeah. I think our peak is
Excuse
next
me.
week.
Oh, so that's what they said. A peak is next
Yep.
week, because right now
I
it
think
seems
so.
like the peak is for. This is the week that they said was going to be the peak for like New York, and you could
Yeah.
see that it's pretty much going there, right? So you guys, it's going to be next week.
Yeah, ours is next week. So that's from what they said, but they have a lot of places where people can get tested and stuff. So we'll see what happens. I'm not 100%
Just
sure.
even just to check and see if you got it or not, or do you have to?
Yeah,
you don't
like
have to have
they-
symptoms. You just could go.
You have to have it by appointment. And there's a place have you ever been to the fair or seen the fair in Miami?
Yeah.
It's huge. So they have that whole park. So people
And you just drive through or something.
So it's just a line of people and just waiting to get tested. They put it up their nose, and then 2 days later they get the results. So
It's the most Miami shit I've ever heard. They drive up, they put it in their nose, and then they get tested.
it's really cocaine, guys.
Hey, how come it's turning blue? It's turning blue, right? It's turning blue.
My test says
everybody
Frank
walks-
Lucas.
Look
Yeah,
at this
everybody
guy.
walks. Everybody drives up and goes, "Do I have it?" And they leave going, "I don't know if I got it, but I feel good."
No, dude. They asked
The
me if
cars-
I'm gonna
that
get
test-
tested. Like,
That test really wakes you up, guys.
The cars drive
man.
away a lot faster than they pull in.
That's
I,
why.
I,
Yeah.
I used these spam, so I'm good.
I just think that, like in Miami and South Florida, right now, dude, right now is the time that if you got a stripper's phone number, call it, bro.
Dude, I have a
they
friend.
do not they do not save money. They are hurting right now, bro.
Dude, I have a rich
Hurting.
friend. I have a rich friend that literally told me that he goes over the stripper's house almost every day, and she cooks for him and everything. It's the worst cooking food ever. The worst food she ever cooks, but the pussy's good.
By the way,
The strippers are cooking.
Yeah, I love how your friend tries to mitigate it. Like he's not a whole like she cooks for me. You really think he goes over to a stripper's house to eat food?
They had
Come on,
Taco
bro.
Tuesday the other day.
He's
Huh?
eating
No,
groceries, bro.
they-
Bro,
had
he's
taco-
eating tacos, bro. He's
Yeah,
eating
they-
tacos for sure.
Pink Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, pink Taco Tuesday. Yeah, exactly.
Hey Ned, over here in Houston, a lot of the strippers, they're doing this thing on. They're making money on their phones. I don't know how they do it, whatever. But
Oh,
they're
it's
making money off their-
OnlyFans. So let me tell you how it works.
I ain't got a credit card, so
let me tell you how this works. All right, so there's this app called OnlyFans, and so guys pay a subscription. So it's like they choose, it's like between $5.99 to like $9.99, and then they get access to like naked pictures, videos, sex tape,
that's
whatever,
a monthly
whatever.
fee or what?
That's a monthly fee, and they get
wow.
what all they need is like 100 people at $10. They're making
Nah, but these
chicks.
chicks must be doing like live chat stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
you
she
know the
said
wrestler that I
they
know.
tell them what they do.
Yeah.
Like she said they tell me what to do. Sometimes do this, do that, whatever, and you can hear money falling. And I said,
Yeah.
does it
They're
sound
doing
like
sex
scams? And she said, no. Like, all right. No,
Yeah,
they said
but
they got your
I'm
bail.
sure a lot of them are hurting, bro. I'm sure a lot of them are hurting.
Oh yeah,
A lot of them are hurting.
I know.
Yeah.
And even hookers. I mean,
Oh
like,
no,
dude.
no, dude. There's no, dude. Like me and my wife, we drive to Walmart every now and then to get whatever we need to come back. And there's a 420 where they're out there. There's like 11, 12, just all day, all night. I mean, cops going by
Outside?
there. Like, yeah, it was raining the other day. I never see hookers with umbrellas. They had umbrellas and everything. Like wow, they got umbrellas. Yeah,
Wait a minute.
but they're essential. So
Wait. Are they normally there? Because as far as I know,
dude, they're normally there. They've had
like the only time I see hookers in streets is when I watch Law and Order episodes from like
Ned.
the early ones.
Ned, these
They don't do
ladies
that
are out
shit
there
anymore?
walking. They're walking around in bikinis, bathing suit. One of them was a big black girl in a gold bathing suit, and dude, she was bling blinging like you can see her from a mile away. Like it's a bright light. And then we got close, and it was her, and they're flagging down cars and people, and the cops are just rolling right by them. They just leave. They don't.
But
I
there's
know
a
the
there's
cops
a
in
there's a
Houston-
bunch
the
of
cops in
hookers that
Houston
walk
look-
in Miami though. There's a bunch of hookers that walk out here in Miami though. Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
But that's not normal, right?
Yeah, it's normal. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
What's
I'll
happening with
come
one?
here.
Because I can't hear him.
No,
I
yeah.
gotcha.
And Houston is
It-
normal. Houston, like right there.
Yeah.
It's on
It
the
might-
internet.
there's
You can say
even in
hookers
Orlando.
Houston.
Even in Orlando, dude, off of iDrive, there's a bunch of hookers
Okay.
on
So
there.
let's just throw that out there. But like the back
I don't
page,
know. I'm not 100% sure if they're out. Like I'm 99% sure they're out there.
So Juan, are their prices up, going up, or down, or staying the same? Like,
Well,
what's the
I
pussy?
think they gotta-
What's the pussy market, Juan?
Well, look.
What's
First
And
of
make a
all,
sound.
First of all,
Make a
first of
sound
all,
with each
damn-
market.
yeah.
Okay, well, look.
Okay.
Okay,
Corona before Corona.
first of all, there's some of them are like drug use, crackheads and stuff. So their
Okay.
prices like between $10, $15, $20, like this, like that. And then they got the ones that are a little bit in shape, and they got a lot of teeth, and they got a little makeup. Those are about between $30 and $50. It sounds like this.
Okay.
That sounds more.
But no, put
And
it in
then-
front. Put it in front so we can hear it, because we didn't hear it well. We put it right in front of the camera.
But then I don't got nothing to make it. It sounds like
Okay.
this. You're making too much
Okay.
noise.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other ones, it's more. It's just like.
What about the
100.
ones that have all their teeth?
They
Those are
take credit
expensive,
cards.
bro.
They
Those
take
are-
credit
yeah,
cards.
Yeah, those got Cash App. Those got Cash App and all that shit.
They got the fucking swipe. They got the square.
They got a square
Yeah.
reader.
They're just out there with the
I
square.
mean, dude, their financial looks like you can swipe a card. Like I mean, like I mean, you can see their financial like that. Just and the receipt comes out. Bing.
I wonder. I'm curious though as to like if the prices have gone up as far as pre-Corona and now Corona.
Well,
I
they
think
gotta some
there's
kind
a
of hazard
difference.
pay, bro.
What's
I think
the
there's a
difference?
difference. I think the difference is if you're a streetwalker, which is what I call
Right.
them, a streetwalker, your
Okay.
prices drop dramatically. Now, if you're one of those like call girls, your price
High
will
end.
increase. Yeah, like the price has got to be more expensive because they're at home doing nothing,
Right.
and they're like, "Yo, come over," and then they come over, do whatever they do. So I'm sure those prices gone up, but streetwalkers have gone down. That's my opinion.
Well, you
Makes
know what?
sense to me.
Tomorrow I'm gonna go ask them hoes and see what's up. I'm gonna say,
And
man,
then,
Dude,
and
do
then
it,
let us
bro.
know next week.
Say and let us know next week, bro, for sure.
You should record.
No,
you
I
should
will.
record it though. You should record it though.
Nah,
Like,
because
put
I
it
don't
in
want to
your-
put them.
put it
I
in
don't
your
want to
pocket.
put
No.
that's somebody's
Get a shirt with-
somebody. I mean,
Get a shirt with a pocket. But
no, I
blur
know,
out
I know how to
the-
record shit, Cisco. I record a lot of shit, bro. But you know what I mean? Like I'm not badging these ladies or putting them down or whatever. They're doing what they're doing. So I don't want to put them on blast
Yeah.
like that. There's somebody's, aunt, sister, mom, whatever. I don't do that. But I'll ask them. I'll ask them to see what's up. Because
No, dude,
now,
I really want you to ask him, bro. I'm really curious.
no,
That's
now,
not even a
I'm
joke.
curious. I'm curious now too. I'm gonna take my wife too, so she can, come on, Bessie, we can both get it right. What do you call it? Look, but Ned, you know how bad it has to be in Houston right now because they want everybody to wear a mask like this, dude. They want everybody to wear a mask, bro. Like,
Oh yeah,
wherever you
here
go,
too, bro.
like,
Actually, here,
Man.
if you don't wear a mask, you can get a ticket. If
Yeah,
you get out
also,
of your
why-
car without a
they're gonna-
mask,
they're
You
gonna
get a
start
ticket
that
here.
because my wife volunteered to work at Rising. They're asking for volunteers, so she went. They get crazy money, and everybody comes in as one person. They can't go in there without a mask and gloves. And then they give her a mask and gloves. They do whatever, and then she throws it away and gets another one. But I'm just saying, dude, to be a Mexican, like the last time my cousin wore something like this, he got 15 years.
Yeah, that's what my
And
black
that-
friend said, bro.
Like, I know,
My
like,
black
man,
friend
we
was
can
like,
walk
"Yo,
into a
if
bank
they were
like
shooting
this.
black people," that's what my black friend said. He goes, "Yo, they want us to wear masks like they felt like it was a setup for all black people."
yo,
Yeah.
what about the fact that black people and Latinos, but black people are dying in way bigger numbers than everybody else?
I thought it was the other way around when it started, but when I read that Latinos and black people are dying,
Wait. Let's stop.
No.
Why did you think that more white people were dying than black people?
Well, because it was over in Europe and stuff, and more white, and there's a bunch of white people. There wasn't a lot of black cases, and then when it got here, a bunch of black people died.
Because so some of my buddies said that in the black community, it was going around that black people don't get it in the beginning.
Yeah,
Did you
I
hear that
heard
shit?
it. Yeah, I heard it.
You heard that
Yeah, I
black
heard it.
people can't get it?
Yeah, I heard black people don't get it.
You actually believe that shit?
I
How
went
old
right
was this
outside.
kid,
I was like,
Cisco?
I'm good.
Look who you're asking if he believes that shit. Come on.
No, but I literally wanted. Okay, so this is the kind of shit that fucking blows me away. You're
Yep.
seriously telling me that human beings, right? All human beings are 99.9999% exactly the same, no matter what color, no matter what.
Yeah.
And you fucking really thought that there was a virus that was racist?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's so weird because I used to think that white people couldn't get arrested.
Shit, they don't hang out with me.
All right. Okay.
Had a bunch of white boys go to jail with me.
Just walk away.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a bud, dude, because that shit Cisco told me I need to get smoke with this. That shit, you believed it? You believed it? And he said, yeah, like
Dude,
you gave him
I
like
heard-
3 chances.
Bro,
to say
I
no.
heard
He
that.
said,
I
yeah.
heard that.
No, but I
heard
can't
that
believe
story.
that anybody would think that there's a virus that actually, you know what I mean?
No, what?
Is
So if you-
racist
at the-
or anyway
no.
that would only target whites or blacks or anything.
So
That's
at the
crazy
beginning-
shit.
At the beginning, white people were dying at higher numbers than minorities. Now, minorities
First
are
the
dying at a
Asians.
higher
First
rate
it was
than white
Asians.
people. Well, yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, there wasn't a lot of black people dying from it to begin with. You get what I'm saying?
Because it really, you know what? Because it hadn't got to places where a lot of black people live. That's all it is.
Exactly. That's
Or
what I'm
think
we're
about
saying.
it.
getting
It started.
tested. Or we're
So it's
getting
So
tested.
once it got here, then all the black people started dying, and niggas was like, "Yo, we can't fuck around." And when we heard that, and then when we heard it was diabetes, like if you have diabetes, you have a greater chance of dying. Oh, niggas got scared.
Yeah.
Is that when it
Scared,
happened?
bro? Oh, dude.
Well-
once we heard if you have that, dude, I got scared. Because I'm pre-diabetic. I was like, nigga, I ain't talking to nobody, bro.
Dude, I got
haven't
scared. I got scared when they said there's a virus. Like that's all it fucking took.
Yeah.
Like let me put it to you this way. You know I'm a numbers guy, but when they said, "Hey man, there's a virus coming out, and it's 10 times more powerful than the flu, and it's going to kill somewhere between 1% or 2% of the people," I went, "There's 330 million Americans. 1% of that is 3.3 million people." I went, "Fuck, I'm staying home." Like that's all it took for me. Like that's it. Scared the shit out of me. Let me put it to you this way: I haven't left the house. I haven't left the house since we last saw each other in person, Cisco. When we were when we left that Monday. That Monday I came home and I didn't leave the house since then.
Dude, I've been locked up in the house. I don't talk to now. The only person I've seen is Gene, and Gene is a flight attendant, but he got all his flights canceled. So he's the only person I have had a contact with, and since this, I haven't seen nobody. And my mom, of course, but other than that, dude.
Hey, somebody asked, has anybody played the game called Doom Eternal?
No.
No, I haven't played that one.
Okay.
It sounds like a demonic game.
Man, just send them my cash app. Tell them, yeah.
I heard that game kills black people.
Well, I just find it fucking unbelievable that anybody would think that it would target a certain race. I just thought that was fucking.
Man, when they shut down the rodeo and baseball game,
just as much as it wouldn't target black people. And it started in Asia, so that's not even black or white. So
it's not that they necessarily. It's not that they necessarily thought it would target a race. I think that it was just white people were dying at a higher number.
Then it's targeting a race.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Not that. I guess you're right. I was just like, when I heard black people don't really get it, I walked outside. I was like, "Fuck you, white niggas, y'all done."
Yeah, I didn't appreciate that when I was walking by.
Hey, Kevin, man. Hey, man, let me ask Kevin. Hey, Kevin, look, in New York, is there people that are getting mad at people not wearing masks? Because in Houston, people will say something now. Ladies, even like the illegals are here. Hey, like 6 feet. Like, where's your mask? Yeah, like
what do
I mean, people are getting upset, dude. Like if you get too close or whatever, they look at you stupid, and you know what I mean, like some people, like you said, they're not taking it too serious.
That's always a New York thing. If you get too close to anyone, you're getting a fucking elbow anyway. So we've been practicing social distancing for years. But it was, you know what it was, when the bars were still open, but they were telling people stay home, and people were like, "Fuck it," and they were going out and getting drunk and shit. That pissed people off. That was fucked up. And now it's like, you know what? I look at people weird. Yo, I should send you guys a picture. Today I went to the store. I had a full mask, a hood, a beanie, a pea coat, headphones, and black gloves on. I look like a fucking serial killer, dude. I look like I was out to take a hit on someone.
You look like Kenny from South Park. All you could see is this shit.
I don't touch nothing touches my skin.
I
bet when you walked in there, they were like, "What's up, Kevin?"
Yeah. Well, that's because I'm so goddamn white. You can tell when I walk into any store.
Dude, look, it's been so long, guys, and I thought you would say something up till now, but you guys have never ever seen me with long enough hair that I comb it back. That's how long this shit is, bro.
Dude,
I thought it was implants. I didn't want to say nothing.
Shit. Look at that, bro. Look at that, bro. I got fucking hair, bitches. Look at that. Huh? That's right. Dude, I had no idea. I combed it back today. I was like, damn. And then
hold on, I could top that. I've been home so long I haven't shaved. Look at how much hair I have up here.
Where? Let's see. I can't see it. No, don't be a dick. I was really looking. I was really like, wait, get it closer.
Can't see it, brother.
Hold on. I can't. Let me.
You got dandruff. How you got no hair? Right
I see the widow's peak. Okay, I see the widow's peak. Though. Look at
this.
Oh my
God, you kind of look like you got a little bit up there. Holy shit, dude.
Look at this long ass shit, bro.
Oh my
you look
God,
like
dude.
Michael Jackson.
Right?
See, I'm lucky when I go out. Most people, like you guys know, that I have like GERD, and so I go all the time because
yeah. Dude, I figure
so
out
this is part of me. So, dude,
I figure out where you're at exactly by your cough. Like I'm like, when you cough, I'm like, oh, he's somewhere around. Like you could be
Oh,
in the
yeah, yeah,
hallway
yeah.
walking in, and you're just like, and I'm like, oh, he's walking up.
So I don't have to tell people to stay 6 feet away from me. That shit is automatic, bro.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
And I
I've
have the
seen
big blue- I have
Asian
the
people
big
get
blue
mad
vest
at you.
And I just go,
I've seen-
and people are like, I'm
I've
like,
seen-
hey, we all gotta pretend.
I've seen
we got it,
Asian
guys.
people. Oh, look at this.
Oh my God, look at you, bro. Oh, you're
I
You
tried
look
to
like
fix
the-
it, dog.
You look like the Black Kramer right now.
Right there we go. Boom.
No, dude,
It's all
wait,
good.
wait,
I
wait,
got-
wait.
The Black
Wait,
Kramer
you know
with
what you look
diabetes.
like, bro, without the beard? Uncle Tito, the character I played in the movie,
Oh,
bro. You
yeah,
look
just-
like a, that's.
Oh, you
remember
do
the
look
hair,
like
dude?
Uncle
You look like Uncle Tito, bro.
He's been-
Screw off, I'm joking.
That is hilarious.
Oh, man.
Keith,
I went 2 weeks to get a haircut. I waited. I got a haircut once, but my barber has it at his house, and he's got a little room, and he had his gloves and everything. And this was 2 weeks ago, so that's when he was taking it serious. But you know what I mean? Because all the barber shops are closed, so the barbers are hurting too now. So, but he's got his own little place. Because I was like, man, I'll help you, whatever. And you know, I paid him whatever, and he built a little shop at his house, so he doesn't have to go to a barber place or go somewhere. And he only has a few select people that he uses, but it's 20 or 30 people a week at $20, dude. And he does it in 2 days, 3 days. So he's good.
Oh, the
Yeah.
fat one? My fat cousin? Oh.
Oh, wait. Oh, look at that. Chilling, I'll be alive and well. Well, no, the numbers are. I like think about how many people around the world have it and how many people have died, right? And so just
Right.
imagine that's one country. Just imagine 1 million of us got it. That's like 100 to 200,000 people dead.
Yeah.
That's fuck, dude. That's
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot, dude. But they said that
Yeah.
they overshot out the prediction, though, right?
No. They didn't overshoot the predictions. See,
No.
that's what a lot of people are gonna think. But no, what's happening? Sorry, guys. What's happening? I said, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Here.
I
bad.
I can't stop watching. Keep walking.
Yeah. Me too, dude.
Actually-
I feel like I'm in a video game. It's like he's right behind
This
you.
is-
Shoot him.
This is the closest I've come to playing that Doom game.
Right?
He's
That's
a
exactly what it is, dude.
My,
He's diabetic. Throw
my mom's
sneakers
looking
at
at me
him.
pissed right now.
Why?
My mom's looking at me pissed. I don't know.
Tell
Why
him
she
you
mad
could
at
be
you?
in the hospital with the corona.
I don't know.
No,
right,
no,
my bad.
it's
Go
not
ahead.
that they overshot it. It's that, you know, they like, okay, all models are wrong, right? Every single model that you're going to hear about is wrong in some ways because it's based on numbers that we don't know. So as an example, we don't know how many people actually got it, that didn't have symptoms, that don't. So the only way to find all that shit out is to test every single American pretty much, you know, over the age of 10 or something like that to see who had it, the antibodies and that stuff. So that's the only way to figure out like what the actual penetration rate and all that kind of stuff is. And, you know, so I don't know that we'll find out until that happens, but I just, you know what it is, dude? There's so many conspiracies. Okay, here's what I want to know from each and every one of you. What's the craziest conspiracy that you thought of? And for me so far, the craziest one is, right? And before, so I'll tell you what, last week, it was that they created it in a lab in China, you know, to kill people. And this is how my brain debunked that in a second. I was like, so you're fucking telling me that China created a weapon, right, to kill people, but it only kills 1% of people. That's the shittiest war weapon ever in the history. Of
And it
fucking-
kills them. And it kills them as well.
And it kills them too. Like, oh,
It works.
we
It
fucked
works.
up so bad. I think I need to kill them. Oh, fuck, I need to kill us too. That's so stupid, dude. So fucking stupid. But the one that I have, the one that I found out now is that somebody said that this disease was created to put it out to the black community and create black slaves again. I don't know how the fuck that's coming around, but that's the craziest fucking one I've heard. That the coronavirus was put in America, that they put it in China first, but just so they could get it, but then they put it here so that it could kill black people, so that black people become more docile and we can control them better and we can enslave them again. That's
Yeah, but
that's
then-
the craziest shit.
but
I've
then
heard.
when they
the
found out
the
the
niggas
shit,
the niggas I know, they ain't gonna put up with that shit. So there'll be a lot of
Nigga-
shooting.
niggas like, who's Corona? Let me see
Yeah.
Corona real quick.
I'm just telling you what the craziest one is. So Juan, have you heard any conspiracy theories?
The one about 9 out of 10 people, this whole world will be better with just like, you know what I mean, with just 1% of it. Like no 10%. 10% of the population, they want to get rid of 9 of every one person or whatever. No, 9 out of every 10. They said this world will be good with just how many billion? Because they said the numbers, man. I'm just kind of buzzing.
Goddamn motherfucker, Jesus Christ.
They-
You're saying
they
that
just-
one
they
out of
just-
Are
10
you trying to
people
say
is
this
dead.
is 9/11? I think
They
he's trying to
say
say
this.
this is
No, they're
9/11.
just-
Juan,
They're just trying to say that
stop,
10% of the
stop.
population.
Stop, Juan, let me
10% of
say
the
what you're trying
population-
to say. What
Okay.
Juan is trying to say is a lot of people believe that the world would be better off if 10% of the population died and 90% lived. I kind of understand that argument. The problem is this virus is killing smart people as well as stupid people. So that shit don't work for me.
Casualties of war. No, that's what they dude. I just get videos and I talk to some people like, yeah, bro, with 10% of the world's population, everybody will be okay. Everybody will be okay, and there will still be doctors, nurses, vets, pilots, everything. Just with 10% of the population. Like they said, all the other people, and then the other one was like they're trying to get rid of stupid people. We're gonna make a virus. We're gonna tell them to stay inside. If they don't, okay. It's that simple. They get rid of all. That's how they weed out all like the gazelles. They all running, and then like all the turn that way. And that
The
one, that one
gazelles.
motherfucker like, hey, how come
Is
you
that what
kill
it
me?
is? That's what this virus is. The one idiot that goes out and it's like the gazelle that goes sideways.
And what are they gonna say? We told you stay inside. I mean, they can't. But it sucks because the doctors and the nurses and the, you know what I mean? Like my mom at the facility, bro, I can't, it's killing me. Like I can't
Oh
go
yeah,
visit her.
you can't go see your mom, right?
Nope. But they'll take the phone to her every now and then, and you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I've only done
Hey-
it one time because I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to make it whatever. But
Right.
yeah,
Hey,
they're
Kevin, right. What's the craziest conspiracy theory you've heard so far, man?
That it is it's like a Democratic weapon to get Trump out of office. That's yeah, I've heard that it was like
he's gonna get himself out of office. You don't even...
I heard that it was instituted by the Democrats and like made in North Carolina or something like that. And then shipped up. And I found it hilarious that they think North Carolina has Democrats. But they
North Carolina has a lot of Democrats.
but they
Also,
apparently
wait, but if black people die, that's good for the Republican Party, right? In theory. I mean, if you want to like do
in
a number.
theory, yeah.
Right. Well, let's just say it backfired. Maybe the Democrats didn't think black people could die at first.
Because if black people die, then that's what brought Biden, I mean, back from the dead pretty much almost, right? South Carolina with all the black men. That was it.
It's argumentative if he's actually back from the dead. I haven't seen him put a complete sentence together in months. And this is my sister. Oh, my wife. I'm sorry.
Like dude, it was behind. Come on, dude, that's a fucked up one. And by the way, it was their fault because they were standing in the places where he said it first. Then they switched and made him look like a fucking idiot.
What I like is that all of the states that voted for him in that primary were like, I make the same mistake. I can see how that would happen.
That's funny.
Oh, that's hysterical, dude.
When they finally started killing, that's when they started the basketball and the baseball and everything. They're like, "Oh shit, it's killing black people! Stop! Stop it! Everybody,
this killed black people the second the NBA season got canceled.
They killed everybody that season. That dude,
I know.
that was the scary shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's
when they canceled like baseball opening day. You know what I'm saying? And this was before any of the guys tested positive for it.
Yeah.
That shit, that's when you know what I mean? When the NBA and the MLB are like, we're not going to make money, but we can't do this shit. That's because let me put, for you people that don't understand, specifically Major League Baseball. For Major League Baseball to cancel opening day because of this virus, and think about it now. Don't think about it now. Think about it back then. That's crazy because let me say why. Because if you ever go to watch a baseball game, I don't know if you look at the back, but they indemnify themselves. baseball has killed people, and they don't give a shit. All right. For years, people have been telling baseball to put up, the netting so that people don't get killed. And it wasn't until 2 years ago that lady got killed at Dodger Stadium. And then they kind of changed it, and then somebody got hit again because they only did it up until the dugouts.
What was a baby? That little girl that got hit. That's the one.
Oh, the little girl. But this is the first year that those nets are going to go all the way to the foul ball pole.
Yep.
Oh, so, that sucks.
This is how does it suck?
That sucks, dog. That sucks. That sucks.
When was the last time you caught a foul ball, Cisco?
What? Last
when
year.
is the last time you touched the ball?
No way. Get out of here.
Oh my God. I went with my nephew.
And you caught a foul ball?
Yeah.
How
with
many other people
hands.
were in the stands?
Dude,
you caught a foul ball?
Yeah, it was literally like right into me.
Man, I've never caught one. That's badass, dude.
Dude, I went to the Marlins. I took my nephew to the Marlins game. It was like $3 to get in.
How long ago was this?
Last year.
I can't even believe that you left the house. You're fucking sleeping during this goddamn house.
I can't believe he didn't tell nobody, dude.
I'm trying to do like a cool little pose.
Dude. That's some bullshit. You didn't
cool
tell
pose.
anybody. Okay, so where can we find it?
I went to a Marlins
Because if
game.
you caught a foul ball, it's on camera somewhere.
I don't know.
Well, who were they playing?
They were playing Arizona Diamondbacks.
All right, so it was only you and your nephew at the game then, and you each took one side.
And I
caught a foul ball, bro.
No, but the part that I believe that makes it believable is it's like they hit it right to me because he ain't gonna die in a jump Yeah, that's the part that makes it a little bit like maybe.
I wasn't gonna move. It came right to me.
Hey, dude, Gus Sosa goes.
Hey.
Man, fuck baseball. He goes, they canceled Formula One. Like, what?
Oh my God. Highway canceled Formula One, Gus.
Yeah,
That's
Formula
hilarious.
One got canceled. Damn, Gus.
Hey,
we're
Dude,
on the same page.
I've caught foul balls when I was
how
a
many
kid too.
foul balls you got? How many you getting?
How many foul balls have you caught in your life, Cisco?
3.
Two with my dad. At a Major League Baseball game?
Yeah, 2 with my dad when I was a kid,
like the Astros,
and then 1 last year with my nephew. We have the ball somewhere in this house. Hold on.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Dude,
how many fly balls have you actually caught as an outfielder?
I didn't play outfield. I played first base.
Hey, Ned.
Yeah.
Ned, look, this is my son, dude. You know how lucky he is? In one game,
this is
game
the
Astros
caught when I was at the game.
Caught 3.
He caught 3 baseballs in one game?
No, he caught 2, and then they gave him one. But he caught on TV on the day. Yeah. Oh, Cisco got a ball.
That's one. That's cute.
Was this?
So those are the 2 that you caught?
No, I think this was the one we got last year. I'm trying to find the other one when I was a kid.
What does that say? Sports Authority on it.
Oh no, this is this is when we were a kid. They signed it for my dad.
Oh, that's awesome. By the way, Sean says that they canceled golf. He goes, fuck, now I can't take a nap on the couch on the weekends.
You see, there's 3, bro.
Hey, Juan, are you smoking a blunt?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yo,
nice.
I'm watching
there's
a
a
I got him for the low, guys. I got him for the low, guys.
Oh, shit. I'm watching Juan's screen. Juan, every 2 minutes, Juan pulls another drug out of a back like a fucking bow and arrow. Starts fucking doing
Don't start rumors, Kevin. I only smoke weed. I don't drink. I don't do nothing. That's it, fucker. I just smoke. I don't drink or
You
party.
guys know what this is? You guys
Yes.
know what
cheese grater.
No, what is that?
it's
That's an
Wait,
instrument?
I need a. Yeah, it's an instrument. It's a Dominican instrument. You get like a hair pick and you go.
Oh, is it the one with that?
Yeah, that one.
Little grooves on it.
My car had one like that. Was a muffler. Muffler, bro. It's a Dominican instrument. Nah, that's a piece of muffler way.
I told you I caught a foul ball, bro.
All you did was show us a baseball.
You showed me a baseball, dude. I have a baseball right here too. Hey, wait, let me show you a baseball. Since you want to see a baseball.
Yours is in a case. Yours is in a
Hey,
cake. So yours is
that.
obviously bought.
Look at that. I got a baseball too. Hey,
Oh wait,
look at
hold
that.
on. I got one
Baseball.
too.
And it's signed. It's signed by the Dodgers. Hey, look at all that.
Look at this.
After
Look
I
at I
caught it. Hey.
caught this at a softball game one time.
Wait,
Yeah.
where did Juan go right now?
I got
Juan went to
something
go
look
get
at.
more
Hey, look,
drugs.
this is Miami. You want to see what? Hey, look at Miami. I actually won an Emmy.
Hey, I
Look at
caught this
that.
from Tom
That's
Brady.
Miami, bitches. Yeah, I got an Emmy.
Tom Brady threw it at me and I caught it. It needs air a little bit. That's it. Tom Brady, wait.
Oh my god,
Man, got him.
that is hilarious, dude.
He said, "Got
You know
him."
what? You know what I heard on my phone?
Oh my God, dude. Somebody wants to know if you're Ron Funches.
Oh Jesus, dude.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
I need a haircut,
Just
dude.
smile really big, and I think you really do look like him. There you go.
He has more of a fro. Mine's is curly hair. He doesn't have curly hair.
Well, just accept that you look like him, bro. At one point in my life, I looked like Tony Danza, bro. Just accept it, dude. Just accept it.
Like
You know, every once in a while, somebody will say Tony Danza now, but I'm like, nah, he's not. He's never been this fat. But when I was thin, bro, I got a lot of Tony Danzas, bro. Yeah. So
All right.
that's where I'm at, guys.
All right. Well, I caught 3 foul balls, guys.
Yeah, the closest I've come to catching a foul ball is people saying I look like Derek Jeter.
Oh my God, Renee Diaz says that his mom got hit in the head.
I love the way your face was just like, whatever, nigga.
Well, no, no. Hey, listen. Let me see. Yeah, Renee Diaz says that his mom got hit by an A-Rod
No,
home run in the head. So,
what?
Did he have? Oh my God!
at Yankee Stadium.
While he
That's
was
what
on
he said.
steroids?
Oh, during batting practice.
Oh, okay. You know, it
Well,
wasn't
he was
in
on
October.
I don't know. I don't know whether he did. Listen. I think everybody. I don't think that sports is like sports anymore. It's entertainment. You know what I mean? It's about the money. It's about the entertainment aspect. That's why the next NFL season we're going to see Tom Brady play for another team. Which if it was about sports, he would never have left. You know what I mean?
You know
Right.
what?
So,
you know how you could get a ball easy at a stadium. You go 2 hours.
yeah, there's
early
a store
before
where
the
you
game.
fucking buy them, bro. It's the easiest.
No. You go early to the game, and they're gonna
Okay.
shoot. They're gonna be hitting balls. They usually go to the stands, and you just wait because they let you go into the games 2 hours early. You just they're
Wait.
hitting
Is
the
that how
balls
you
in the
caught the
stands.
fucking ball, bro? You went early. There's
No.
nobody there, and you ran over.
No,
and got it?
I the 3 I caught
Was
were
it
in the
during the
actual
game? During play? Like during
No.
actually one of the innings?
No, it was during one of the innings.
No, you took too long to answer, bitch. I don't believe
It was
you.
during
Dude.
one of the innings. I swear to God.
They must have
Dude,
hit it right to you, because your
Dude, it was
mobility
perfect.
isn't good without people next to you.
It literally was perfect.
Oh, they just hit it and went right to you.
No, it was up. It was a pop up.
Did you call? I got it.
No. Everybody literally was running toward because like the Marlins Stadium was empty as hell. So I probably had like 10 people around me, and so once it came to me, like everybody was around me. It was crazy. But I'm a gangster, so.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Wait, Juan, are you muted?
Oh, hey Juan, somebody wanted to know if that.
Yeah,
was
he
Isaiah.
is muted.
All right, cool. We're caught up with the people talking. Yeah,
Juan's all
this is.
muted.
Can't hear Juan.
Ned, you
I
gotta
can't hear
unmute
Juan either. Hey,
gotta
Juan, you're
unmute him.
muted.
Oh shit, I'm right here. I'm sorry, fucker. What happened? Oh, I hit the mute button. Fuck.
He's been
My bad.
he's literally been talking
First
to
of
us the
all-
entire time.
Damn,
No,
I was
just one.
talking all this time.
Why?
What's up?
Why are you touching your fucking phone? You don't need to touch your phone once it's set. Why are you touching it?
There
Stop
was a
smoking
roach.
weed, Juan.
There,
Jesus
there was a
Christ.
roach crawling, bro. No, it's good. It's because I was coughing, fucker.
Why would you touch the phone? It makes no sense.
Okay.
All right, so question for you guys.
I
How
just
much-
felt that it's my phone and I can touch the motherfucker. I'm sorry. I won't touch the motherfucker.
First of all, we all know it's your
The
wife's
ball
phone.
said
It's not
don't
your
touch the phone.
First of all, I
Eventually,
know
it's
that
your
it's
wife's phone.
Mary's phone because right here on the thing it says Mary's phone.
Yeah, my phone's right here.
Oh no, actually,
Oh,
I
it's
tried.
Mary's
I tried.
iPhone.
You know what, Ned? I need help because I tried to fucking download Zoom meetings, and this is something about I owe something that says nope, you can't download shit until you make
That's
this payment.
Verizon.
So,
Verizon's
Verizon,
telling you
dude.
that.
Yeah, I think you need to call Verizon, bro. Why are you talking to me about this shit, dude?
because it needs a card from your friend. Would you like to use? Would you like to use the same card? Nedlo's Entertainment. Yep, that's that's crazy. That's hey Kevin, that's crazy. I memorized his number. He gave it to me one time, and I'm good with numbers. I was ordering shit and fucking Jordans and everything, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Mary I'm gonna call her phone when I need my bills paid. So you give me that number.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
I
No,
got
I
you,
changed
dude.
that number. Fuck all y'all. I changed that number. on purpose.
I was waiting for you to say it. Fuck, I know you did because I tried it and it didn't work 4 times. I knew it, and you never
Yeah,
told me.
no, dude, and listen, bro, it's hard to do that, right? Because I changed my card number, but all the automatic payments on all the cards, they still kept going through no matter what. So I called them and I went, hey, I changed my card number, but the automatic ones kept going through. And they're like, yeah, those keep going through. If you want to get rid of those, you have to send us a letter, and then it'll take like a month, and then we'll get them all gone, because we assume that you gave that number because it's a repeat. And I'm like, nope, I want everything fucking canceled. And then of course all my shit started going off, stuff that I don't think about. You know what I mean? Like I'd be like, man, why the fuck is Pandora not working? And then I realized, like, oh shit, I gotta pay that like thing. All my computers started going. You got 30 days left. It's running out of subscriptions. And I'm like,
no,
holy shit.
We know
But you know
exactly
what?
when
And
our subscription's about to end.
Yeah, I thought I was pissed off, but now that Juan tells me that he tried 4 times, it was worth it. Fuck y'all, it was worth it.
I was like,
all the shit I had to go through was worth it.
Dude, I know. I got 3 days left before T-Mobile's gonna be like, nigga, you owe us some money.
I talked to Verizon today.
I think that T-Mobile. I think that a lot of those companies are
all
letting
of
you
them
slide for
all
a
of
little
them,
bit.
dude.
Yeah,
T-Mobile,
right, dude.
Verizon.
Yo,
all
are
of
you
them, dude.
crazy? I just look at this text I just got today. Hold on.
No, you're gonna get the text, but they're not gonna. I got those texts yesterday too, bro. Pay you is due today.
Don't listen to Juan, bro. Juan, listen. Juan waits to pay bills until they come in magenta. And if anybody's like magenta, don't they go? Yeah, after red, that's when they go
big
magenta,
word.
bro. That's when he fucking pays bills.
Do you remember my old
hilarious.
cell phone plan? Ned, my old cell phone plan was to wait until it got shut off, and then I would pay to turn it back on.
It costs you an extra
right.
$20 to turn it back on. That's hilarious, dude.
Well, don't get mad, Juan. Don't get mad.
Oh, I'm not mad, fucker. I'll find another card. I'll be around Steve Harvey
at
game.
9:40 at 9:40 in the morning, bro.
What does it say?
In the morning, they texted me, your T-Mobile bill is past due. Pay now or set up a payment arrangement to avoid service interruption and $20 restore fee per line.
Yeah,
T-Mobile
but you got to call them because I don't think that they're now. They're not going to cut off your electricity. They're not going to cut off your gas. They're not going to cut off your phone. I don't think they're going to cut off any of that stuff.
Look, Ned, this is Verizon. Look, Wednesday at 8:11 a.m. Your account is past due and nearing service interruption. You are required to make payment within 24 hours. I ignored them, right? Today, they called me. Oh, I'm supposed to answer them. Whatever. So then, look. So today, they called me, and I talked to them, and I said, look, y'all know this corona shit is going on. So they said, okay, well, you're 441 behind. When can you pay? I said, on the 24th, because I'm doing the Zoom thing on the 23rd, so on the 24th. And they said, okay. And I said, what happens if I don't pay it? She's like, well, we're not going to turn off any services right now. So just try and, comply with what you said. So I said, all right.
That's a yes, then. That's a yes. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, now I'll show you. This morning, I got a text from Verizon saying your wife paid your bill. So fuck everybody.
Hey, my wife works for Verizon, bro.
Well,
that's why
it sounds like you're doing okay, Kevin. It sounds like you're doing okay.
Look at my kingdom behind me, baby.
Hey, Juan, somebody wants to know how they can send you $5, bro.
Go to my cash.
Here's my
App.
cash app. Hold on. Mine's is Cisco
go.
Duran 305.
I'm serious, man. They're seriously saying
CISCODU. Wait.
Yeah.
Fuck, don't fuck that up.
Go tell them what it is, Juan, for real. They want to know where to send you $5.
Okay, I'm gonna do this right now.
Wait, you don't know.
Fuck
Mine's
this.
just Cisco Duran. Money sign.
Hey man,
Cisco
don't
Duran.
interrupt me. Mute him, Ed. Mute
Duran.
him.
Nah, dog,
Somebody
you got
mute
all
that
these
fucker.
corporate gigs, nigga. Fuck you.
Hey, I've been doing this 29 years. Yeah, dude, this how I work, dude. Hold on.
Don't get mad
There
at
it
him,
is right there.
because he's a fucking hustler, bro.
Damn,
And by the way,
I know. Dude, I
I
made
cannot
$700
believe-
last week.
Here's the irony of life. I cannot believe that the most ghetto motherfucker with the most ghetto vernacular out of all of us is doing corporate fucking gigs, guys. Seriously.
In my dining
if-
room.
I,
Hey, Nick, tell him, I was the first one to do a Facebook, a pay-per-view on Facebook, and I created a private group. I charged them $25, and I was just trying to get 200 people, but I had over 400 people to pay $25 to see me do an hour in front of 10 people, and I did it for them, and it was
When was
badass,
this?
bro. That was about 2 months ago. But the only thing that I didn't realize was that Facebook could have unplugged that at any time, and it would have caused some problems. I didn't know that. You know what I mean? They said YouTube is better, whatever, but if you're going live on Facebook, they can unplug you whenever they want. So I didn't understand that, because they were like, hey man, you had over 400 people pay 25, and Facebook would have somebody would have reported anything. They would have unplugged you. You had to pay that back. I'm like, oh, that shit's been gone, bro.
nobody's gonna pay $25 to see you and then get mad at the shit that you say. Nobody.
Oh
is.
no. I was saying if Facebook unplugged it. No, I know they loved it, Ned. I got lucky, bro. But that's a little Mexican. And somebody says, man, you're so creative. That's entrepreneurial. That's a great idea. That's a broke idea, motherfucker. That's when you're broke. You only come
Well,
up with
listen,
shit
guys.
like that when you're broke.
Listen. If you want my cash app, is right here on the bottom on the
Hey,
screen.
where's my cash at? They're trying to send me $5 right now. Yeah.
You're pointing to the wrong place. It shows up.
It's right here.
Okay, hey. Okay, fucker. I
It's
got
the
it,
other side.
bro.
Juan, the other side. It's the other side. There you go.
It's the other.
side.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Tell Juan how to
Okay.
do that, because Juan, go to Cash App. Juan, here's what I want to do, Juan.
Look, let me get my cash app, fucker. Hold on. I got it. It's dollar sign. It's dollar sign only Juan V.
But you can put it. You can put it on the screen like Cisco just did.
I'm not gonna
Oh.
teach him either. Mine's is right here.
On the other side.
It is on the
other
screen.
side, the other side.
I'm looking at the screen right now. Fuck y'all.
No,
It's right there.
no, Cisco. Your thing
hey,
isn't.
Nick.
Your thing is either mirrored, but on.
Oh, is
on
that what it is?
YouTube,
Right there.
It's So it's
Right
on the
there?
other side.
Hold
Kevin,
on.
you want
Okay.
I'm trying to put my
Kevin,
cash
you
Just
want to
added
try to
mine.
give money? See if our fans want to give money to the bald white guy.
Look! I just changed my name too.
Man,
Where's yours?
Send me Juan's
Send me
money.
Juan's money.
he mad, dude. Y'all fucking me. I hate not being. I wish I would have gone to college, man. Shit. Hey, fuckers, it's dollar.
What you have to
sign.
do is you have to change your name. Where do you change your names? Where do you change your name so he knows how to do it?
I'm on a laptop. I don't know how to do it on a phone.
Kevin,
Online
are
or
you on a
what?
laptop too, Kevin?
Nah, I'm on a iMac. I just use I just click right over the name.
Oh, so
Oh,
there
you
you go,
fucking
bro. Just
on
click on your
computer.
name and change it. Juan,
Huh?
I swear to God, since you say that you do this, I don't know any comedian other than you that is doing this. So
Yeah, I mean,
want to see
history.
you. No. I want to see you do the bit. My favorite bit that you do, bro, which is if how you would change movies, and if you were in them, that you would fuck everything.
All right, I'll do that bit right now, fuckers.
I
And my
want no.
Cash
I
App is-
literally want to see how stand-up looks
Okay,
From-
I'll do it, fucker.
from
Right
that
now, watch
perspective.
this.
Okay.
Mija, go to the room, please. Yeah, for real. Go to the room. I know you're 17. Get out here, fucker. Yeah, go. No, that's cool. All right, dude, go in there, watch CNN, learn something. Look, I'll do it like this. I'll do it like this. And see, right now my son is here, so but I'm usually doing it by myself, right? I take off my glasses.
Turn off all the lights. Turn off all the lights
Nah,
and then turn it
actually,
on
I
when you
have-
introduce
I have
yourself.
I have an extra. No, I don't do all that shit.
And you take off your glasses.
Okay. Yeah, I take off my glasses, bro. And
Oh,
then
and
I
he got the
just have
towel.
a-
He got the towel. Holy
got the
shit,
towel.
dude. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm like,
gonna
hey,
shut up.
what's
Go ahead.
No, I just go like, hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Thank you for doing this and joining us on this Zoom thing. This is kind of new, and it's kind of hard to do comedy staring into a phone, but we're here, fuckers. So let's do this. And like I say that, like the movies, some of the movies are great. Some of my, man, Ned, because you know these jokes. Okay, look, some of the movies. I
You want
see
me
a
to
lot of
finish them
movies,
for
right?
you?
I see a lot of movies, and things can be changed in a movie real easy with just a fuck. That's it. That's what you need to do. Like
that shadow's fucking
like
me
man,
up.
like the Exorcist. You know what I mean? They had a preacher praying over her, and they throwing her holy water, and they had her tied up and stuff. Like, you don't need to be praying over somebody like that. I would have walked in the room, and they would say, "What are you gonna do?" Hey, I got this. What are you gonna do? Like, I'm gonna fuck her. I'm gonna fuck the devil out of her. No. Leave her tied up. That's cool. That's cool. Leave her tied up. Hey, close her door so her mom won't see. Close her door. I was like, what's up? Why you acting all bad? Turn around. Shut up. Shut up. God damn it. Behave. God damn it. The devil. Quit throwing up. Throw up, bitch. I don't care. Throw up. And they'd be like, no. Suck. You know what? Suck it. Quit spinning your head. Suck it. Suck it. But sometimes in a movie, that's all you need. You fuck anybody, dude. Cujo, that lady was in the car for like 3 days because of a dog. Her and her little son are sick. Her son has seizures and shit because of a dog. Shit. I would have been in the car with my son. I've been smoking a joint. What are you going to do, Dad? Watch. About to fuck the shit out of this dog. Cujo would have came running. I would have caught it. Shut the fuck up, goddammit. Goddammit, shut the fuck up, goddammit. Go over there and bury all them motherfuckers you killed before they blame it on me. You know I'm on probation and shit. Go bury them. Goddammit. Behave. Be a good dog.
Oh,
Now, if you guys liked his performance, Cash App right here. Oh, right here.
Yeah. And then, man, you gotta hear my redneck joke. Fuck. I got some of the funniest redneck jokes. God damn. And don't forget, it's $ only one V. $ only one V. $ only one V.
hey, you gotta
That's
update that joke, bro. You gotta update that joke.
I did
instead
the
of
UFO
Cujo.
joke. I did the UFO joke. Pepe, the one. Check this out, dude. With Cedric, I did that on the DVD with Cedric. Okay,
Right.
I just text KB, Cedric's manager, yesterday. I said, hey, bro, it's about time we do a fucking 20-year reunion. Because JJ from the SIP is working, Tony Tone, Little Duval is singing now. He's Rolling Powell.
Right.
It was I said, tell Cedric no egos, everybody get paid the same. Let's do this. So they hit me back with like, hell yeah. So that's in the works, bro. And that's all I need right there. Let them fuckers fuck around and put me on Netflix for 20 minutes. No, I'll be a star, bro. That's all I need.
By the way, for those of you that just came in late, he has this much energy and he just smoked a blunt.
Oh yeah.
And a bowl.
And
And whatever
I'm
drug
not being racist, but the white dude was trying to tell people I do drugs. I don't do drugs. I just smoke a real weed. Don't believe that bald head. He looks like a cop. That little bald headed fucker, Derek Jeter looking motherfucker. That dude, he looks like
Derek Jeter looks. You better say my name. Say my name. Send me wants money. That's my name.
oh my God. No, you got to, the Cujo one, you got to do that about the shark. What was the name of that? The one about the chick that was stuck in the water and the shark was there the whole time. Do you know what movie I'm talking about, Juan?
Oh, that is funny, man. I remember that one.
Do you remember the movie? It's the girl who's surfing and then she ended up in the little island and there was a shark out there that killed the whale, and then the whole time the shark's trying to get her.
Yeah. What? Yeah, I remember that shit. What was her name?
Does anybody know the name of the movie? Oh, Kevin's looking it up.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I remember.
What is it?
Water's Edge or what is it? What is it? Something like The Shallow. Was it The Shallow?
Shallows.
Yes,
Shallows, right?
shallows.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude, that one. Now you get to fuck a shark underwater,
Yeah.
bro. And then you could be like, I don't
Oh.
even need a mask. I'll dive in like a motherfucker. Come here, bro. You know, you make your fucking bubble noises. And there
I
it
could do
is,
the
bro.
whales. I could do the whales going by. Like we fucked up.
See,
Hey,
bro.
you're
There you
next,
go,
goddammit.
bro.
You better cover that blowhole. I'm coming for you. Cover your fucking blowhole, bitch.
There it is, dude. Just wrote a joke for you. There it goes.
That's it.
Put it in there, dude.
$sign only Juan V.
Or
I'll
just
give a shout out.
mine's right here.
I got my phone right here.
She lost an arm. No, that's the wrong
I
movie.
haven't-
Somebody said she lost an arm. Isn't that so Blue Surfer or whatever that bitch's name is?
Soul
Crush.
Surfer.
Hey,
Surfer.
Juan, are you on your things? Because somebody said that your audio is a little like not great.
Like, okay, how about now? Is that good? I'm on it.
Yeah,
Hear me?
but for some reason, when you get close, it sounds good, but when you get far, it doesn't
Oh,
sound
for
as
real?
good. Oh no, it sounds good now.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Paid $180 for these motherfuckers. I
You
got
were
the
Carlos's credit
case
card.
and- huh?
You were
yeah,
Carlos.
Yeah, did I pay for those fucking things and I don't know it, bitch? Is that
No,
what happened?
you paid for the first two. That's my fifth pair, dude. I keep losing these motherfuckers. You're like, yeah. That's Air Fuckers 5. That's what it says. AirPod Fuckers 5.
Oh man, listen, guys, we've been on for a long time. It's time to do this. We'll do it again next week. But so let's synopsize, man. What's going on? What do you think is happening? Where you going to be next week? What do you think? And any of your cash apps? You got anything going on online, Kevin?
Yeah, so I have a new podcast out called Just Joking. Actually, you were on it too.
Yeah.
So it's weekly now. So that's out every Friday. Just released one with Bobby Collins and then Bob Levy today.
Nice.
Next week we'll be out on Friday. And then every Monday I have new videos supporting my debut album out now. Debuted top 5 on iTunes, went to number 1.
So where do they go? Where do they go? Tell them what the name of it is.
So the name's High on Molly. You can get it literally anywhere you either stream or download an album. And Just Joking the podcast on really anywhere you get podcasts too.
There you go, Juan. What you got going?
Yeah, I just got my my digital show. It was 58 minutes, uncut, unedited. It was filmed in San Antonio, and I'll shoot it over to you. Just go to my fan page, Juan Villarreal Comedy, and message me
On
if you
YouTube
want
or
it.
Facebook or where? Where is it?
On Facebook. I'm starting to
Okay.
do more Instagram now. Like I'm starting
Okay.
to post more on Instagram now. So I learned how to
Alright.
do it. So
Okay, and your
yeah.
Cash App is what?
my
Dollar
Cash
sign
App
only
is
Juan V.
Cash App is $sign only Juan V. That's it. And I got I'm gonna keep working it. I'm gonna keep doing stuff. Follow me. I do my own live feed sometimes to talk a bunch of shit, have fun.
Well, shit,
It's hard for me
you're
to
the
get
only
off,
one
dude.
here making $12,000 out of 6 gigs, bro. So I'm not even
Hey,
doing that shit, bitch.
See, look, if Cons is listening, I could be bullshitting it, you know what I mean? I could just be trying to make myself sound good. But no, man, Cons be liking my shit, dude. I still owe them a couple $100 for that fucking TV, and they ain't getting it. It's done. So yeah, they came
What
and
you
knocking
got?
on my door. And said,
Yeah. Hey, so Ron Funches, what you got going?
My Comedy Central special is out, so check that out. Ron Funches Smiles. No, I'm joking.
I was like, damn, for real?
No,
You got
I
anything
think-
going?
No, CiscoDuran.com. I got my audio album out there, and right now I'm just working on scripts and stuff and new jokes. I got a bunch of new jokes that I got to start trying out once this whole thing is over. So hopefully,
You should be like Juan and just fucking do them, bro.
yeah,
It's crazy how he does that.
Let's
So
see.
much energy.
Right now I'm focusing on the script that I'm writing. So hopefully I can finish it once this Corona shit is done.
Cool, man.
All right, man.
But
Well,
if
Nick,
I want to donate money right here, cuz.
if anybody wants to donate money, it's the Cash App. It's Cisco Duran.
Yeah.
All right. No, $sign Cisco Duran.
Yeah, and my website's on there too.
All right, guys. Hey,
What do
it's
you
nice to
have,
see you
Ned?
guys. What was that?
What do you got going on?
Dude, I'm doing so much stuff. But for the first, I don't know, week, it was tough because it was just getting rid of so many haters, dude. And it's not that there's like that many, but it's just what was happening was like fans were coming in to some of my sites and stuff, and especially on YouTube.
Yeah.
And they were just like, fuck, I don't even want to be on the page, because like, 3 people in a row saying some fucked up shit. So just kind of weeding those people out to where like right now, I think on all this thing that maybe there was one hater or something like that. Maybe that was it. You know what it is? It's stupid shit. That if you want to hate me, or you want to say some shit, yeah, whatever. But when they say stuff that you're just like, dude, you're just being an asshole. There's like nothing. There's no constructive to what you're saying. You're literally like, I'm doing coronavirus jokes when it's happening, and somebody's like, well, where did he get that from? It's like, that shit just happened today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There were people actually accusing me of stealing my own joke because I put out 2 Corona bits. So the first one was like in January, kind of February, and then the second one was like 3 weeks ago. And people were like, I saw that online. I was like, it was me, dickhead. And then instead, like, one person apologized, right? One person said, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that shit. But all the rest were like, fuck you, you're German, and go back to Germany. And I'm like, where the fuck is this rumor that I'm German? My parents are from Honduras. My mom who raised me is Mexican. I don't know anybody in my family that's German. And then it gets to a point where you're like, this is fucking ridiculous. This is just people trying to be angry and hateful. And so it was tough. But right now, dude, there's so much love, bro.
Cool.
People are going to my rooms and stuff, and they're happy about it. So I'm doing this thing on Instagram where every single day I'm in a different city. And, it's just a little thing. It's cool. Some people like it. It's pretty cool. We're doing 2 podcasts a week. One of them on Tuesday with me and Bird talking about stuff going on, and then one with you guys just to see what's going on in the world. I'm writing a bunch of material, so when we go back to work, whatever that Saturday is, I'm gonna record an album and a video. It's not gonna be clean. It's gonna be a little dirty, but I know that material is gonna be so fresh, and it's not gonna be funny in a month or 2. So I'm going to put it out that Saturday. So whenever comedians go back to work, that Saturday, I'm going to record a show and I'm going to put it out on YouTube for free, probably by Sunday or Monday. And just to let everybody know, like, this is how I work. This is what I do. Like, I write stuff that moment. I come up with stuff. I put it out and then go from there, dude. So this has been really good from a perspective of social media, YouTube, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. But at first,
cool,
it was a little tough, bro. It was a little tough.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
you
weird
guys see a lot
because
of people.
I've never heard you talk about that. I've never heard we never talk about people that would hate us or hate on us or
One of the stories is about you, bitch. One of the stories is about you.
Wait, now that we're talking about Juan, wait, I got somebody paid me to say this. Juan, that bit was horrible. Boo. So they paid me. They paid me to say that. I swear to God.
That is a 29-year-old joke, fucker.
Dude, I swear to fucking God, they paid me.
Hey, we'll hard it, nigga. Hard it. Make that little money. Hard it. Let me do another garbage ass joke.
Dude, how much did they pay you? How much did they pay you? Because I'll tell them something next.
Why don't you just do it for free, bro?
I thought it was good, but if you guys want to pay me, I could be persuaded otherwise.
It's great. It really is like a 28, 29-year-old bit. I think he wrote it in 91 or 92.
Yeah, I started in 92. That's the first 5 minutes I ever wrote was about fucking stuff. That's why I could never do that again on stage.
It's about fucking stuff.
I fucked The Exorcist, Cujo, everybody on Gilligan's Island. I did.
That's right. It went on. Howell, Mrs. Howell, Mrs. Howell, Mr. Howell.
Shut up, you rich fucker! And
that's right.
That joke was getting me fucking standing ovations all over the country in 1992. So,
Cisco looks like he's at an ATM right now, looking at his phone.
What else?
Not only does he look like he's looking at his ATM and there's no money in it, and he's like,
I bet his mom sent me $3.
How can I get $20 out?
I look like one of those people looking at their phone for their direct deposit. They're waiting for direct deposit to hit.
Refreshing it.
Come on, motherfucker.
Yeah, one of the stories is about you, Juan, because most people don't realize this, and some of you guys have heard it. I don't know if you've heard this one before, Kevin, but when I discovered Juan, I put him on a show that I hosted on comedy on HBO called Local Slam, and when the show aired, about, I don't know, it's probably a few months later after the airing, Juan calls me up and he goes, "Hey, bro, are you going to be performing in Corpus Christi anytime soon?" And I was like, I don't know. I don't think so. Why? And I swear to God, he goes, "Because I just did your act." And there was a long pause, just like right now. And I went, what do you mean, bro? And he goes, "Well, they offered me $3,000 to headline. And I don't have 45 minutes, dude. So after I did my material, I pretty much did your act so that, you know, I could fucking make the money, bro." And, you know,
For real, get it.
I personally, even way back then, this was 92, I think,
Yep.
93 maybe, I didn't give a shit. So I was like, you know what? Old material anyway. Don't worry
because
about
look,
it, dude.
look, Kevin, what do you call it? When I started, you know, I was doing comedy 8 months and I got on HBO and BET. So when Carlos put me on that show, you know, it made me a draw in Texas. So I would do his set. I say, "Hey man, I'm doing your shit." He just started laughing. Like, "You fucking serious?" I didn't know what stealing was. Somebody said, "You're stealing this set." I'm like, "No, I'm just borrowing it, fucker." Like, because I stole a car. I stole a car and I got 10 years probation. I told some of his stories and I was making 3,000 a weekend, bro. So you know what I mean? I didn't see I'm gonna get in trouble. And dude, I got on tour with Chucky Ducky and Brumman, and we're doing NCO clubs all over the country. We're doing 4 shows a weekend in different cities and whatever. And I start doing his shit so good, dude. Like so well that people were coming up to me after the show and going like, "Hey, bro, you're funny." I'm like, "Thanks, bro." Like, he's like, "Hey, you know Carlos Mencia?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's my homeboy." And he's like, "He's doing your shit." I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like he's doing your shit. He's stealing your shit. And I had to stay in character. So I was like, "That motherfucker." Like, you can't trust nobody in this game. Bitch ass nigga. I can't believe that shit. I promise you. And my manager at the time would just laugh and they're like, "You know they believe in you, right?" Like, I know, dude, they believe me. But I didn't know what was going on and bad. And like Mexicans, we all talk about the same shit. And we all like, "Oh my God, bro." And everybody in their 50s talk about, it's just so stupid, dude. Like BET used to make fun of it, Kevin. BET used to put 20 comedians. Like my mama used to spank my
What
ass.
did they call those? Because I don't know if you remember, BET was Comic View, right? That was the name of the show?
Yeah.
So on Comic View, so Kevin, on Comic View, they literally, after the show had like a bunch of seasons and they couldn't, you know, get really, you know, after the third host and all that shit,
right,
8 seasons or whatever it was.
Well, they would film for 3 months and run reruns for the rest of the year.
They would take a joke like, "I grew up with roaches," and they would play every comedian that did the jokes. And dude, it was like
20 of
it was
them.
like 10 comedians doing the same joke and the same punchlines about the same shit.
It's like on American Idol when everyone does Bryan Adams in the auditions.
Yeah.
Everyone's all doing this shit together.
But you know what, Kevin? You know what? This is the crazy part. They weren't stealing. They were just talking about their upbringing.
Right.
So that's why when we all talk about our upbringing, we all kind of grew up the same way. You know, I stole cable and I did some crazy. So it's like that's material. And then because we live in Texas, like we live right here by the border. So my uncle works for immigration. I got uncles and cousins, whatever. They've been there for their whole life. And about the wall. So we've been doing wall jokes since the 90s. You know what I mean? So that now when about the wall joke, when they say, "Oh, what's the name? Said it for?" I was like, "Man, fuck all them niggas. I said it." I was there with my tío. My tío was letting me smoke. He's retired now. He was letting me smoke a joint, and he was there, and I was smoking, and he was showing me where the wall's at, and like. So we were talking about that, like they're just gonna jump it. There's a thing called ladder steel and shit like that, and that's so old, bro. Like, oh my God. But no, if you're in LA, that's your joke. So like,
well, but it was tough though. It was tough because the 90s had like this comedy boom for Latinos.
10 shows.
And you can imagine, right? A bunch of poor Latinos who grew up in the hood. And we were all talking about
it was all the same 20 of us.
The same fucking, it was we all went to the same shitty schools. We all had the same shitty upbringing. We all had the same food. We all had roaches. There were a few guys that were awesome and able to get away from it. Pablo Francisco was one of them because he had voices and did shit that we couldn't do. Gabriel,
was a
Gabriel
great
came a
writer.
tiny bit later, but Gabriel was one of those guys that was able
And
to
Ned,
do it.
remember you dropped me
Um,
off there because people don't know
Carlos
that.
Oscar was because he was Puerto Rican. It was a little kind of different, but all of us, dude, we were in this trough of
Yeah.
like, hey, Taco Bell just came out with a product called an enchilada, and we're like, an enchilada, fuck the burrito. It was just everyone was swimming in the same shit, but we were, except for me and Juan and the couple, dude. All of those guys were like, hey, bro, I fucking do a joke about the wall. Hey, fuck you, dude. I do a joke about my mom has an accent. It's like all our moms have a fucking accent. What are you
Dude,
talking about?
I had a young comic tell me some shit one time. A little young comic. And, hey man, I do a joke. I think he was an open micer, and I was like, hey bro, I'm in the fucking union. Yeah, you just get away from me. Get out of them shenanigans. Get out of here, motherfucker. You know, open mic night. I wrote that joke like.
Ned,
If we would have obeyed, if all Latino comics back in those days would have like not talked about the same shit, we all would have had nothing to talk about in the beginning. You know, because comedy is simple at first. You know, your brain is not able to form complex comedic thoughts, and so it was all about like growing up.
Willie was a good writer. Willie Barcena, I liked Willie because
Willie was always writing.
Yeah, he was always writing. So I like Willie. But
it sucked for Willie that, you know, what sucked for Willie was that, you know, Willie was just like the rest of us in a sense. You know, he would write stuff and then he would see somebody do something similar after he wrote it or after he performed it, and he would be like, hey, and it was like, dude, yeah, you can claim jokes when they're jokes, but when you're just talking about like, my father has an accent and you know, he mispronounces shoes and says choose, but he says sharp instead of sharp. Like, dude, that's every fucking Latino parent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was, and we all fucking had that. You know what I mean? My mother, who raised me, is Mexican, and when I talk about her, people are like, "Oh, he's German." It's just so fucking abstract. We just lived in this place, and we all kind of grew out of it. But I guess, you know, it was a different time because it was a boom. And it happened in the Black community too, but for some reason, Black comics didn't really go to that place. I don't know why. Hey, Juan, you hung out with a lot of Black comics back in those days. You know, they were doing similar stuff too.
I did BET 11 times, bro. Ned, I saw a white comic and then a Black comic and a Mexican comic do the same joke, but in a Black version, white version, and a Mexican version, thousands of times.
Really?
Cops pull you over, and oh my god.
Oh, the cops pull you over a bit?
Yeah, all of them had a cop pull you over.
Can I guess what the white version is? Is the white version the cops pulled me over and let me go? Is that it?
Pretty much. Well, the white version was they were mad. White people get mad when they get pulled over. Mexicans and Black, we would get nervous. White people, come on, man, what did I do? Oh, hell no, and you know, and like
wait. There's always a version of this because it happened. It's and this happened to me. When I got pulled over by a cop and I was like 10 and 2, shut the fuck up. And my white friend was just like, no, officer, why'd you pull us over? What the fuck? Like, that joke was a part, but that joke, like almost every comedian had that. I said, oh shit, wait a minute. You've done a version of that joke, Kevin. When we go up on stage at the end of the show, especially when we've talked about it and we go, we all travel together. And you go, guess who's driving? So like, right. So my point is that when you live in that world, it just gets. But a lot of other comics were really kind of diligent about it, kind of very territorial about it. Some were not. In the Black community, it seems like they were just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna do my shit and move on. And if I wrote it, I don't care. And it never got personal in the way it did in the Latino community. In our community,
there was a few little beats, but nothing. I mean, everybody was working and doing stuff, dude. And you know what? The thing you talk about when you brought up Gabriel, because you know I lived with Gabriel when he was 19 before he met Pat Buckles. Pat Buckles wanted to manage me, and I'm like, no, I have this kid. He's 19. He's fucking badass. And Gabriel was 19, and he only ironed the front of his shirt. And me and his brother were there, and I was like, dude, iron the back. Man, they're not gonna see the back. So when he went to that audition, I got him on Make Me Laugh and stuff, and then I left him. he started blowing up, and I left. I did a show with Steve Harvey, and I wanted to be with my kids, Ned. And that's when I came to live in San Antonio. And
Yeah.
and we haven't talked as much. Like, I love that dude, his family and everything,
Right.
but I just saw
Right.
him do a podcast with Joey, and he didn't sound happy at all, bro. I'm like, dang, I miss my boys, man. Like, what happened?
Oh,
What
dude,
happened?
bro, Gabriel, from the beginning, I knew he was going to be great. Pablo, I knew he was going to be great. I mean, Gabriel turned me down, but I wanted Gabriel to be on my first tour, the one I put Joe Coy in. I wanted him in that spot.
Oh,
He chose
wow.
to do his own thing, but him, Johnny Sanchez, dude, I tried to, look, I don't want to mention all the guys, but I love these guys, man. I think those guys are great. And somebody wants to know what my birth name is. My birth name is Ned Arnell Mencia. That's my birth name. See, like somebody was talking shit that you guys call me Ned, and they're like, "Why are you acting like he hides it? That's his fucking name." It's so weird, dude. It's so weird to get all this shit. But look,
they're gonna go to another Ned. They're gonna go to older Ned. Hey, Ned stole your name.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change my name back to Ned, and then say that Carlos stole all my shit.
Fucking genius, bro.
You beat
That
it.
motherfucking Carlos stole every goddamn joke I ever wrote.
You should change your name to,
Bro.
dude.
Even my
change your
style,
name
bro.
to Ned Wholeness and come out with a new special.
Yeah, that's genius.
Yeah, the problem with wholeness is though that's not like that's never been my actual name. That's my birth father's name, but I never had that name. Like my name was legally Mencia the whole time. So it would feel weird now to put wholeness in there.
Yeah, no, Ned or Ned Mencia. That'd be badass, dude. Oh man, I could do that. I could do an hour of that shit.
That nigga's gone.
Hey, is Kevin frozen or what happened? Oh, there you are, Kev. You were, dude. You were frozen like this, Kevin.
Hey, Ned, I'm gonna go on stage as Ned Mencia and say Carlos stole all my shit. That was my idea, fucker.
Hey, Ned.
No, what?
Yeah, I think you have a special recorded already. I think you should put that out for your fans on the website so they can watch.
Here's the problem with that. I watched it. It was the last show that I did on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
That show. It's a great fucking show. But I that can wait. Like a lot of that material, I can put on an actual special.
Yeah.
So instead of putting that out, like I said, I'm gonna keep doing this stuff and maybe do some other stuff. But I'm definitely gonna do like the day. I mean, literally the weekend that we come out, I'm putting out that special, so that you look at like everybody can see it. It'll be done. It'll be before anybody else puts it out. It'll be fresh. It'll be about the virus, the shit going on now. And then I'll just move on and go back to the other stuff. You know, that's pretty much where it's going to be. Because by Saturday's second or third show, and I got Thursday, Friday shows, and then 2 to 3 Saturday shows, dude, whatever material that's coming out of this quarantine shit, it'll all be fucking fresh and it'll hit hard. And then I'll just move on, dude. And, you know, and whatever, man. I mean, I'm looking at this as a way to connect with the internet in a way that I haven't. And here's what I've learned about the internet, bro. A lot of people on the internet keep asking me, where have I been? And you guys, you know how frustrating that shit is? I have been doing 50 to 51 weeks a year. You guys fucking know. Shit, you opened for me. And so for people to be like, dude, did you stop doing comedy? I'm kind of like, motherfuckers, I've been performing in your city once a goddamn year for fucking 30 years. What are you talking about?
Hey, bro, they say
it's
that.
a different,
what
it's a
happened
different
to
world.
What happened to your boy? And I show him your schedule. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then they start talking shit. I was like, nigga, what's up? And then they block me.
Oh, and then they block you.
Because I ain't got shit to do sometimes. And I see somebody there like, you know what? Let me respond. I'm buzzing 3 in the morning. Let me respond to this fucker. And then
don't engage that bullshit. Don't engage in that bullshit. Just move along. Do what I do. I tried to engage, bro. I
was high jamming Tupac and shit. Tupac was sitting right next to me going, man, do that shit. Nigga, thug life.
You look like Pac with a towel right now.
My son was doing that. Hey, Kevin, I hung out with Pac. We smoked. Me, him, and Eddie Griffin. We used to kick it back in the day. Not a whole lot, but at the club, at the comedy club.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, yeah, that was cool, man. He was so young and so smart. It was crazy.
Louis jerked off in front of me once.
By the way, he dropped the special on his website.
I know.
Who did?
Louis C.K. dropped the special on his website.
Oh, that was a long time ago, though.
No.
No, he just did.
Oh, recently?
Yeah.
Oh, he did it again.
Wow.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. $7.99 on his website, downloadable.
Oh, no shit.
I think you
Well,
you could buy it with Cash App Cisco Duran.
Yeah. Put a Cisco Duran Cash App right here. Or you could buy my shitty album.
Yeah.
Website.
Look, people don't know. It's hard to spell Cisco with a C, with an S, with a Y, with a Juan.
Oh, listen, guys, this was fucking fun. Let's continue this next Friday, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Juan, so you're Central Time, so you'll be 7 o'clock. And if anybody in the Mountain Time is listening, 6 o'clock your time. It was fun, guys. It was fun. Let's get together next week. Love you guys.
Y'all be safe, man.
Best.
Sounds good, bro.
Be safe.
Be safe,
well.
Kevin.
Later.
All right, Ned. Cisco, peace.
Peace, guys. Peace.
All right, bro.
Be well, guys. All right, everybody. And we are ending the meeting. Peace be with you.